outsider, bro. I bleed outside. I bleed.
This is an outsider. For those who don't know, an outsider is someone who is a big fan of one of Africa's biggest artists, Burna Boy. Now this is me. Standing outside of a listening event for Burna Boy's album, I told them, I am also a Burna Boy fan, but the difference between me and this guy, Bugo, is that Bugo has an invite to this special listening event, but I don't. But the reason why I'm here anyways is because I would like to get into this listening event and hear Burna Boy's album before it actually drops. So here I am about to walk into a private listening event with tight security, with no plan, and of course, no invites.
If you don't make them, no evidence say you try your best to.
Big seven, big seven, big seven, big seven, big seven, big seven. First of all, rest in peace, Virgil Abloh. Don't spill no drink on my clothes when I'm Louis V.
Greetings! For those who don't know, Burna Boy is dropping an album on the 25th of August, which is basically on Friday. Just for context, this is Tuesday morning. Skip back a little bit. On Sunday morning, I had a random idea to film a first reaction of a true Burna Boy fan, Bugo.
I'm a fucking outsider, bro.
We'll meet him later. Because this album is literally one of the most anticipated albums of this year. So I thought, yo, why not film this first reaction, right? Because I know Bugo is going to have like a crazy first reaction. I know myself too. Like the last time I listened to a Burna Boy's album when it dropped, I danced like a mumu for like 20 minutes. There was one of them that I almost cried. So I had this idea on Sunday to film the first reaction. But then the next issue was now, where would we do this? Should we get more people? How do we get more people? How do we find people that are actually true fans of Burna Boy? Logistics popping up. And then I told Bugo, you know what, let's think about it and let's speak on Monday. And then, as fate would have it, on Monday, I'm scrolling through Instagram, and then I saw that Burna Boy announces that he's going to have a global listening for this album on Tuesday. As soon as I saw that, I texted Bugo and I'm like, yo, have you seen this? And instantly thought that instead of finding a way to look for outsiders, look for true fans of Burna Boy, looking for a location, all of that expensive, long thing to get a first reaction, why not just go to this event and film that first reaction and also have this exclusive insight to what this global listening event would be like, right? So that was the plan. That became the plan. The event is strictly by invites. So that's what the problem is now. But Bugo already has sort of an invite because he's been an outsider for long. He's made some connections. So he has an invite free. He's gonna get in. But myself, I have no one. So now I have only a location and a time. I have no invites. I've now decided to go to this event regardless. I'm going to get my camera, get my filmer, look like I'm supposed to be at this event, and I'm going to go and try to finesse my way inside and see if I can steal this chance at listening to Burna's album before everybody else. This is either going to be one of those videos where I lose my dignity at the end of the video, or where I feel inspired to do more things or try more things, or just inspired to ask for things, right? So I'm just gonna do a little work right now and then I would be out. So let's do this. I just remembered that back then when I was doing music, and performing and, shutting down shows and stuff, there was actually a song that I made that I took a lot of inspiration from Burna Boy on. And when I said took a lot of inspiration, let me show you guys. If you look closely, you see that even the thumbnail when I posted it was literally the cover for Africa Giant. Break the roller, baby. Talk too much. Do your thing and jack back down. Minutes come to be woke. Nobody come. Nobody follow you come this world, my brother, and nobody follow you go. Nobody follow you go. Shine your eyes, no JJC, cause JJC, one shot money, you see friends that go to get ginger, you don't need I actually got 108 views. Blown. If you're part of the 108 people that saw and listened to this music, I want you to spam the comments right now. Should I do music full time? Quit everything else. Let me know. I just got a message from Bugo, right? And he said that the event has IVs. So it's either we're about to be bounced out or we're about to finesse our way in.
Finally, I was on my way to the event. Now the plan is to get there early enough to be able to possibly sweet talk our way into attending the listening event, listen to all the songs off the album without being caught or harassed. But as I got closer to the event location, my heart started to skip beats, getting even worse as soon as we finally arrived. Now, my friends, I couldn't film what happens next, but I managed to get it all on audio. But know this, as I walk to that door, I have no idea what is about to happen.
Hey man, what's up? Yeah. Eric from On Fire Studios. Yes, similar shit.
Okay, you're here for
Yeah, for sure.
Unbelievable! But just like that, my friends, we were in. We successfully finessed our way with nothing but confidence.
Nothing to discuss, cause I did win by default and without any doubt. I'm a me, I be a doctor. I no go feed the girl, it's out though. I'm a mind that's you talk. I put my life into my job and I know I'm in trouble. She manipulate my love.
So we met up with a couple of other outsiders and blended in very nicely. But just as I thought, we were home free. Just as I started to make myself feel right at home, it appears that making myself too comfortable had gotten us some unwanted attention from the organizers.
The lady in charge, she saw the camera and thought that, yeah, she said we can't be making content with the camera. So we're going to keep the camera now and go back with our phones. Oh, shit, it's crazy.
Drats, we couldn't film with a camera, but a phone is enough for this experience. So soon as we got back in without a camera, the listening event started. We were first made to listen to the album collectively, and everyone was just happy to be listening to new Burna music. Next up, we were given a more personal experience with these sick headphones. That's when I had the most fun and got to pick out some of my favorite tracks off the album. Look at me dancing with no worries and confidence at a location and event I'm not supposed to be at. Life is beautiful. Now, when the second listen was done, before heading home, I decided to chat with some of the biggest outsiders at the event, and they had some wonderful things to say.
What do you think about this album, General?
Mad.
It's just proving the same point that is the greatest. Mad live and that way. So this album, like people thought I was like a Western album, was for the American culture and everything like, but I was shocked. This album has hits that will bang in club, like club go shut down, like from on form to normal to the play to Giza, like hits upon hits upon hits. So forget that whole Western shit, like yeah, there's songs for them, but this album has hits.
everything is a hit, back to back, everything. I don't have a favorite yet, because
That was my next question.
Oh, Joko, man, like, Joko.
City Boy is a hit, it's a jam already.
Right now, favorite right now is because I'm a rap head, so I like Tanks, featuring Joko. That song is very deep. Like no one ever gets respect from their community ever in this life. That song relates to everybody in this world. Your family don't respect you till you go and I go and blow and come back. Nobody will send it to you, go and blow and come back. That song is a big record. It's deep.
I like tested, approved, and trusted. I like the fact that, you know, for the girlies, you can whine, you can like do a lot to the song already.
I'm a fucking outsider, bro. I bleed outside. I bleed. If you saw my intelligence, you go fly like an electrician, bro. Bro.
100%.
Of course, anywhere, everywhere, I'm an outsider for life.
What does it mean to be an outsider?
I let everybody decide what they want to decide. So I stay outside from, you know, this small joke where they talk, say, you go there outstanding.
Like, we weren't accepted before, but now getting the recognition by force, by fire.
So the term outsiders came from the album Outside, yeah? So that's when Burna Boy really got this outside traction, and then we all became outsiders. But because the truth is that Burna Boy is an outsider, because they didn't really take him to be an insider from the onset. Burna Boy exported, and we Nigerians imported him back.
What do you think about people that don't like Burna Boy?
Not everybody can like you, that's their business, and they are missing you. They're missing a lot.
See, no explain, no complain, just believe. Just believe. But truth be say, everybody knows that Burna Boy is the greatest, but they will not accept it because they pay them for mouth. It's too heavy. It's too heavy. But time will tell, bro. Time will tell. You go talk calm. You go too full for mouth, you go talk calm. He's the greatest. Off this shit, bro.
Look, my friends, I have to say, at the start of this day, I had no idea what to expect from this video. I was either gonna lose my dignity or find inspiration. This was actually an incredible experience, and I would say my biggest take home would be just knowing that sometimes you can get things you want even if it doesn't look like you can. Most times you literally just need to ask. And that's all I did today. I asked, and I did it with just a bit of confidence, and that led me to this incredible experience. I also think everybody there, the organizers, the team, the security, they were just extra nice. And I wasn't expecting that because usually the security would be the first to react, but everybody was actually very nice. And if you guys ever watch this, I want you guys to know that I felt really at home, and I want to just say thank you very much for being so nice, regardless of not knowing if I'm supposed to be in the list or not. And yeah. See you soon, I guess.
Do me like I take tramadol. Don't want to feel nothing at all. You like what you chook like give me moral like I be bouncer. Make me high, I don't want to land. Till now I don't understand me why no matter what I do, it's not enough. For 299 could be good. Don't know how to show you my love without marking up. Well, I am faded.
I mean, I've never attended a listening event before in my life, so it was a good experience, right? Being able to listen to Burna songs with a bunch of Burna fans. You know, the energy was something. The people were nice, everybody was nice. Now for the songs, my favorite tracks off the album, the first one would be that City Boys. It does something to you. It makes you wanna, you know, it makes you feel like you're unstoppable. You have sense, so that makes you unstoppable. It's not like you're a tout. It's like you're a genius that people can't stop. You know, but you're also arrogant a little bit. That's what that song makes you feel like. Obviously, Big 7 is always a vibe. There's something about that, about that sample. You know, that's the thing with Burna Boy. He's been experimenting with samples and whatnot, and he's managed to turn those samples to a completely different song. So it's like, you know, when you hear it, you know that that's that song, but it's like a completely different thing, and you like it. So there's the one with J. Cole. It's the type of songs that you need to listen to over and over and over again. Like, you might listen to that song to the end of the year and still be hearing some lyrics that you've not heard before. They play Giza. I also like If I'm Lying. If I'm Lying, when I was listening to If I'm Lying, I literally was just sitting down trying to soak everything in. Because what I was trying to get from If I'm Lying is bank on it, right? But to be honest, there's not been a bank on it song since Twice as Tall dropped. I think everybody will be really impressed with this album in terms of, like, you know, the quality, especially the quality of the production, right? So in my opinion, here's what the production does. The value of good production is that, in my opinion, is that it gets the listeners bopping their head first, right? And then comes the melodies. The melodies will get the people to actually listen. And then the lyrics is what makes them to come back and stay. I really like the album, and I really, can't wait to listen to it when it comes out Friday. Obviously, this video is probably going to come out Saturday, so I would have probably listened to it again. It got me really pumped, and on the drive back home, it got us listening to, the older albums. And if I'm being honest, the Outside album and the African Giant album are still, like, my top two, right? Especially the African Giant. There's just so many bops. There's just so many hits. There's just so many relatable songs. I got to leave with a goodie bag. First time ever getting a merch from any artist ever. So what do we have? Fantastic.
Swag.
Ooh, I got a shirt. Why didn't I wear this for this video? Yo, it fits. I also managed to get this. These are like prop vinyls that were like used to decorate the place or whatever, right? And I thought to ask for one, right? It was not something that they were giving people, right? But I just thought to ask because, why not? Why shouldn't I ask? And the lady there, the lady in charge was so nice to, allow me have one of these. I don't think anybody else would get one of these, but I'm happy I did. And I already know where I'm going to keep this, not just for the sake of the album, but for the sake of today's experience, right? I literally thought about this video on Sunday, and on Monday I heard that there was going to be a listening party, and Tuesday I attended the listening party. So I think, today is going to inspire me to basically run with any idea that I feel in my gut is a good idea. And I'm happy I did it.
You can bank on it. You can put 100 grand on it. Anything I said, I stamp on it. In a private plane, I lamp on it. Lele, then they call me bank on it. Cause I walk around with the bank on him. Show them Gangnam Style, put the gang on him. Twist my fingers up on a bang on him. Lele, oh, yeah. Tobalo ko macho, yeah. Tobalo mako macho, yeah. Nobody know tomorrow. Choro ka choro. And if a boy feel macho, make him lick red like a tomato. If him not dead, then he come out us. No.